Welcome back to the final phase of the Gung Ho Life Goals Workshop. This is where we go from defining our goals and deciding where our true north lies and what we really want to accomplish in life, and turning those goals into action plans. One of the greatest quotes ever was that a journey of 1,000 miles starts with one single step. In much the same way, each one of these goals is basically worthless if you take no action to actually achieve these goals. So what we're going to do is take each goal and start breaking it down and making plans. If you think about it, most goals are usually a series of missions or milestones. There's distinct steps along the road to get from point A to point B. What I'd like you to do during this first phase of defining your action plans is to create a milestones card that goes with your goal card. So the goal cards we have right now have the goal at the top, what it means in the middle, and why we want to accomplish it in the back, as well as the different ratings that we have on the card. What I'd like you to do is take a fresh card, pure white card, and create a new card. And basically on this new card, you're going to write the word milestones in the upper left-hand corner, and on the right-hand side, you're going to write the word dates and draw a line down the side to leave a small border where we can start putting some dates down as to what we want to accomplish on each one of these milestone cards. So once again, milestones is the word on the left, dates is on the right. And now what we're going to do is on the first line below milestones, I want you to write A and a dash, and at the bottom in the lower corner, I want you to write B and a dash. So basically point A and point B as to what it's going to take to accomplish this goal. After you've done that, take your original goal card and where you wrote the summary of the goal at the very top, I want you to paraphrase that and make it fit on one line down here at the B bottom line point on your milestones card. Because basically, we're about to define the steps that it takes to get from where we are right now to where we want to be to accomplish this goal. So this is a card that's going to wind up getting attached to your goal card that defines these steps. So go ahead and on each one of these goals, what you're going to do is write your goal down at the B line. And then I want you to take 5 minutes and in the A area, write where you are today as it relates to this goal. You may have not started at all, but on most goals, I think you're going to find out that you are at a specific spot. But be honest. You got to say if your goal is to learn Spanish, and that's your final, learn conversational Spanish is the bottom, and the top is I don't know a word of Spanish. That's the brutal reality of it all, and that's exactly what you should put down as your point A. Now, there are 8 lines in between A at the top and B at the bottom. And so what I'd like you to do is take 5 minutes on each one of these goals and come up with the 8 or so major steps that it's going to take to get from point A to point B. These are not necessarily small enough to be called tasks, something you could get done in an hour or two. But they're basically milestones that where you would feel a great sense of accomplishment that you at least got through the first milestone, to then be able to move on to the next one, to be able to move on to the next one on your journey of 1,000 miles to get to that final goal. So I'm going to create a 5-minute repeatable timer, and I want you to go ahead and take your goals that currently remain in the active queue and start going through them one at a time, writing out each one of these milestone cards, and then creating where you are today at point A, and then 8 or so steps that it'll take on the road to get from point A to point B on each one of these goals. After you complete that phase, we'll come back and we'll start working on the date section of this milestones card. All right, here's the timer now.